Hey guys, just want to do a quick update video. I recently pushed up version 1.1 of my Pensato scale app. So if you're not familiar with this app, check out the video I did about it previously, and I'll put a link to download the app in the description. So in this one, I'm just going to quickly go over what the new features are. But first, I want to thank everyone for downloading the app and giving me positive feedback and feature suggestions. So super cool. One thing I wanted to address, it's very popular. Lots of people ask me to do an Android version or ask me if I'm going to do one. The short answer is I can't right now. It's just not very feasible financially and time-wise, because I've been developing iOS apps for about 10 years now, so I'm much more faster at that. I have zero Android experience. It's definitely something I want to learn, and it's something I do want to do personally, but it's going to take me way longer than it took me to make this. So unless this app somehow skyrockets and gives me kind of a financial bed that I can rely on, then it's not very feasible so far. So I'm so sorry. I definitely want to make an Android version. I need to balance things out because my primary passion and kind of focus right now is the YouTube channel and making music. All right, so with that said, let's go over the new features in 1.1. Nothing too major, but a few people asked me to be able to visualize chords and be able to hear chords and scales. So those are the features I've added. So let me just quickly go over. So if you launch the app like you did after you upgrade, the new feature now is that if you hold down on any of the chords, you'll see that the piano here will update to show you both the notes that are in that chord and also the name of the chord at the top, so you can see it if your finger is hiding it. So this is a good way if you're new to chords. I kind of took this for granted because for me chords are intuitive. But if you're new to chords, then this is a good way. And of course it works for all the different chords, even if you bump it up to the kind of more complex chords. So again, the red is the root note. And then you can see, you can also visualize different inversions of the chord because you have 2 octaves worth of the chord notes being placed there. So that's one new feature. The other new feature is you can now audition and hear the chords and the scale notes. So if you want to hear what things sound like and if you're away from your instrument. So by default, this setting is off because I didn't want the noise to be kind of a default thing. So you go to settings and now you have this play sounds option down here. So just turn that on, make sure your volume is up. And now same thing, if you hold down on a chord, not only can you see the notes, but you can also hear it now. You can also hear the notes in the scale as well. So you just hold down anywhere on the actual piano keyboard. And then as you're holding, it's gonna kind of do a single run of 1 octave's worth of the scale. So you can hear what that sounds like. So this is cool if you want to experiment with more unusual scales, for example, and then you can quickly audition that. So yeah, those are the new features. Again, you can turn the sound off if you don't want it, and then the scale doesn't work, but you can always audition the chords silently as well. Version 1.1 should be up in the App Store now. If you don't have the app, again, I'll put a link in the description, so make sure to download it. Thanks again for everyone for trying it out. I'm definitely gonna now take some time and resume my musical content. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next.